Alright, so today I'm going to make a quick video on my 3 favorite pairs of hiking pants slash backpacking pants slash outdoors pants. So all of these pairs of pants I've used for the past year, maybe a little more than a year, and they're all in really good condition, so I'm going to go over the durability. Other parts that are super important is how light are they, how durable are they, and most importantly, how well do they pack down. And then another area that's also really important is how fast do they dry and how well do they hold up against the elements. Here's all 3 of them right here, and they can compress a lot smaller than that. So I have been using pretty much just these 3 pants for the past 4 months because I moved to France from the US and I had limited space to bring clothing. So another thing that's really nice about these is that they look really good when you're just walking around the street or like in the city, but they're also really versatile. So you can use them going through brush, going on long hikes. One of these pairs I used through a ton of really deep snow and they actually worked out super well. Honestly, better than my snow pants, surprisingly. So that's kind of why I'm making this video, is just like travel pants, outdoors pants, and also pants you can use in the city that are just like really all around if you just want to have very minimal space in your bag and still have pants that can be used for everything. So I'm going to start off with my favorite pair, which is the Patagonia Quandary pants. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, these guys are super thin. They are like 90% nylon and then 9% spandex, I believe. And these I've probably been wearing the most for the past year. As you can see, they are completely and totally fine pretty much. There's like nothing wrong with them at all. All the zippers are still working great. And yeah. So these are also my favorite pair of pants for how they look in terms of like walking around the city and not seeming like you're wearing some big crazy hiking pants or outdoorsy pants. They look really relaxed, calm down, and they're a great pair of pants that can work to like a nice outing with a dress shirt and also really good for like the rugged outdoors, which I really love. This particular pair of pants I brought to the Alps for a week, and this was my only pair of pants I brought. And for 2 of those days before it started raining, I was literally just trudging through the snow on 2 separate hikes through like a foot of snow. And I just had these pants because it was actually a bit warm. What I love about these so much is, first of all, they hardly got wet at all. They only got a tiny bit wet from snow that got in my pockets and then melted there a little bit before I took it out. So I had a few wet spots in my pants after 3 hours of hiking, and then I went down to sit down for lunch, and literally 15 minutes later, the whole pants were completely dry. So that's what I really like about these ones in particular. Both other pairs of pants do this super well, but yeah, these ones are my absolute favorite. If they get wet, they dry super fast, so if you're on the trail and you are stuck in pouring rain and they start getting wet, you can hang them up and literally 15 to 20 minutes later they'll be completely dry, which is a huge game changer. One thing that's really important for pants for me is having deep pockets and having at least 1 extra pocket or 2 that zips. So that's where these are really nice. On the back, they have 1 zipper pocket right here. And then on the front, they just have a nice little pocket where I like to keep my knife that zips closed right here. So my biggest complaint about these pants is that the drawstring, I'm grateful that it does have a drawstring so you don't need to bring a belt if you don't have one or if it's too much weight. But the drawstring that they use in these guys is stretchy. It's like some type of nylon, and that is a pain in the ass to tie every time. I would so much rather have a non-stretchy material that's, I mean, I'm sure this is durable, it hasn't broken at all yet, but having something stretchy as your cinch on your pants really sucks because no matter how much you tie it, they always end up sagging down if you have a bunch of stuff in the pocket. So other than that, there's not anything super special about them. So the second pair right here, these are going to be my favorite pants in terms of price. These are the REI Sahara Path pants. And these are super similar to the Patagonia pants, except they're 96% nylon and 4% spandex. So they still have a little bit of stretch to them. Super similar, they have 2 back pockets, 2 front pockets, and 1 zipper pocket. What I really like about these pants is that the tightening string on them is not stretchy, it's just like a really thick, durable cord, which is nice. So again, these pants are going to run a little bit looser. They're going to be, I have the long here, so they're going to be a little bit longer, just a little bit more baggy in general. But they're pretty much the exact same thing as the Patagonias. They're super durable, they look great when you're walking around the city, they dry insanely fast. I haven't really gotten a chance to test these in the snow at all, but I have had them out in the rain a couple times and they just dry almost instantly. And yeah, so if you want to get a pair of pants that are almost exactly like the Patagonias, I would definitely go with the REI Sahara Path Pants, and they are only $36 right now. So they used to be 70 bucks, and when I just went on their website right now, they're only 36, so I would definitely check them out. Alright, so my next pair of pants also do come from REI. They are also the REI Sahara something pants, I forget the name, but they're basically pants that can turn into shorts, and that's super useful when you only want to bring very minimal clothing on a trip, to have a pair of pants that can turn into shorts. One of the biggest complaints that people have with pants that turn into shorts is that when they go through the washer, the bottom part of the pant unzips, or when they're walking around, the bottom part of the pant unzips. Or number two, the zippers get really annoying and you can start to feel the zippers. I've worn these a crap ton this year and I have had zero problems. And the main reason that I choose these almost all the time I go out is because they have two massive drop pockets on the side here. So you can carry a ton of stuff with these guys, which I really like. One negative about them though is that they do not have a... You're going to have to wear a belt if they don't fit you perfectly. They do not have a drawstring. So again, these guys have two pockets on the front, two pockets on the lower front, and two pockets on the back as well. Only one pocket is zippered, and it's going to be the right bottom big pocket right here, this guy. So these guys are the same material as the other Saharas. They're a little bit heavier and a little bit bulkier. So one more thing that these guys have, which I absolutely have never used, is a zipper on the bottom of the pant that goes up to your knee. Yeah, I've never used that, but it's there if you need it. I almost always just wear these as pants, and I really just like them for the extra pockets. So in terms of durability and quick drying, like I said, I've been using these guys for a year, and there's almost no spots, stains, or anything on them. There's no tears, no rips, or anything like that. All the pockets are still working really well. On the inside of the pants, there's no rips or anything at all. And they're pretty much exactly like the day I got them 1 year later. So they easily have 100, 200 miles of them on the trail. Price of these guys is going to be, I believe, $69. So definitely not the best budget pants, but I really, really like them. So on another side note, if you are looking for just trail pants, a really good place to go is Decathlon. They have a lot of really good, really durable pants for only like between $30 and $40, sometimes even less than that. On a lot of their pants, they have extra padding on the knees and on the butt. Great for the trail, great for the outdoors, have all the properties of the pants I just mentioned. The reason I chose these though over the Decathlon ones is because the Decathlon ones really don't look that good when you're just walking around the city. So the main benefit of paying a little bit extra for like a Patagonia or any other brand that is a really good hiking pant but also looks good is just that it looks good in the city as well, and it still has all those really good properties, lightweight, durability of an outdoorsy pant. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.